Alright, the last time we did a fuel filter change on the EcoDiesel, you came to the drain port and expected something to come out, but little did you know, you're not going to get a lot of fuel. Come on, drain. And as you can see, there is no drain. So wonderful. We now know that when we take the filter off, we're going to take a diesel fuel bath. Alright, the last time we removed the filter canister, we did it with the handy dandy strap wrench. As you're going to see in the next frame with the removal tool, you will never ever have to do this awkward lie underneath the truck, get a diesel fuel bath. You'll never have to use this silly technique again. It is cumbersome, to say the least. Alright, so there's got to be a better solution. We called up one of our vendors and said, hey, can you make us a fuel filter canister removal tool? And here's the concept that he came up with. Here's the part that he produced for us. Let's try this out. That is much easier than a strap wrench. Alright, as we come close to the bottom, and we can do this hand with our hands, it's time to catch the fuel that's going to drain out. Alright, with the appropriate size catch below, we're able to spin the filter housing off and drop the filter. Wasn't that nice? Sorry folks, that just wasn't very pretty, and we had to cut out the, there's more diesel fuel in the face, the expletives that came out of, oh well. Let's see if we can get this fuel and filter mess off the truck now. Alright folks, this is how much fuel actually drained out of the fuel filter. Alright, we're determined not to take a fuel bath again. That's just not a whole lot of fun. So what we've got to do is try and we're gonna make this drain valve functional. In order to make it functional, we're going to replace it with a brass valve that's been developed. But first thing, we've got to pop this out. So here we go. It's not hard. That wasn't difficult. Actually, we cracked the drain valve. Oh, such is life. It's going in the trash can anyhow. We're going to take the blue sealing washer off of it and put it onto our new brass drain valve. They'll eventually come with the new washer. O-ring. Alright, the new kits will come with a new O-ring. Alright, this gets us ready to complete the fuel filter change.
Just snug it up.
Alright, it's not hard to complete the fuel filter change. You see the grooves in the bottom of the cup. They're going to line up with slots in the filter. Filters in. Line it up on the shaft, take it up, and we're going to use our new tool to tighten it up once we've got it snug. Alright, it's on there and snug. Let's break out that new tool. Okay, now that we've got it on hand tight, we'll come in with the 19mm and secure the filter in place until it gets to the torque spec that we call good and tight. There we go. Alright, let's snug up the drain valve, and by snug up, we'll add about that much tightening to it. Alright, we'll clean up a little bit, then we're going to lower the truck down. We're going to hit the starter and just bump the starter. We're going to do that, go through that exercise about 3 times to reprime. Well, you know, we've got about a quart of fuel that we've got to fill up into this canister, so we'll do it about 3 different times to reprime the system. Let's bring the truck down, reprime it, and crank it up. As soon as you turn the key to the on position, the fuel pump operates. If we're really quiet, you'll be able to hear it. On this truck, we have been tinkering around with all different things related to the fuel system. This fuel system has an on-off switch. If you listen carefully, I'm going to turn the ignition on, and you can hear the fuel pump prime. When we hit the switch to off, you'll be able to hear the fuel pump no longer running. With the fuel system reprimed, we'll crank up the truck. Okay, let's see how much easier the fuel filter change would be now that we've got the new drain valve installed. Much better, I think. With the fuel drained out, let's try our new canister removal tool. Much nicer, don't you think?